Oh, MVP. So let's get into it. Let me start off with the MVP.
Go ahead.
MVP, I'm saying Steph Curry this year.
Okay.
Now, I had James Harden as the MVP for most of the year, and then he got hurt. So
Yeah.
I'm not about to just give somebody the MVP who didn't play mad percent of the games. So Steph Curry been out there doing what he's doing. So I'm just saying I can't name other than Joker is the only person I can say that is like on par with the type of season that he had. And people say it's circumstantial or whatever because Steph Curry don't have nobody out there. But he still had to win games.
Still got to win games.
He still had to win games with a terrible squad, bro. You got people on there that y'all niggas ain't never even heard of before. Yeah. Put Chuck on the screen and ask him who all them players on the benches for the Warriors, and this nigga ain't gonna be able to name most of them. So that's all I'm saying is Steph Curry took a bunch of regular dudes to the playoffs this year. And, he's yet to see what he does. He's still, like I said, we haven't seen him get in there all the way, but he's in the play-in tournament. And he just been balling all year. He's been shooting crazy like he normally does. And he's been putting the team on his back. So I'm going to go with him. And a close second, I got the Joker. And then third, I still got to say James Harden is right there. And then I'll say Joel Embiid, number 4. So, yeah, I'll let you get into it. Who you got?
Man, I'm going to still go with Embiid. I mean, I feel like Embiid would definitely won it had he not got hurt. But I still feel like he came back and got right back to where he left off. You know what I'm saying? With a hyperextended knee. He just can't stay healthy for shit. But yeah, I'm going to still go with Embiid, number 1. And I'm going to go with Steph, like, number 2. But I won't be mad at either one. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Steph because, hell, 8th seed with a trash team in the West. Second best player is Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Who's probably not averaging a dub this year. So I wouldn't be surprised. And I know a lot of people say, well, MVP is about who carried the worst team and Embiid team is loaded. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. His team is good, but he is the dog on that team. Like, yeah. Without Embiid, the Sixers don't do anything, in my opinion. So I feel like I'm going with Embiid because he's been playing good ball this year.
Yeah, and I just, I don't like, you've been knowing me for damn 20 years. I don't like talking about I don't like the MVP trophy, man, because it takes us all through all these different loops and hoops of who's the MVP and why. Every year we got to say something different because the NBA never actually gave a criteria for this is how we choose the MVP and this is what it's based on. Yeah. And every other award, there's pretty much a criteria that we all can kind of go by, like defense, like defensive player of the year. We know what we judging off of. Right. But when we talk about MVP, it's like 1 year niggas the leading leader of the scoring in the league. Next year it's the assist man. Next year it's the guy who make the most triple doubles. Next year it's the guy who got the best record in the league.
Who got the best record in the league? Or,
bro, like what are we? What is the real criteria, man?
Like for me, I feel like an MVP at least got to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one,
But I used to be mad when Kobe didn't get MVP when we was 7th to 8th seed back then, and he was 35, 36 points a game and didn't win MVP just because he was the 7th seed. Now when Russell Westbrook do it, it's all good, and then now when Steph do it, it's all good. Right. So I'm choosing Steph based upon the previous winners and how they judged it. Yeah, and since y'all giving 8th seed this year, why can't I give it this year? Yeah. Joker been doing his thing, but if like Steph Curry, it's kind of hard to judge because all right, so Joker had Jamal Murray going crazy in half the year, and then Jamal Murray got hurt 75% through the season, and now we could say he's the MVP based on what he's been doing. But Steph ain't had a Jamal Murray or a Jokic all year. So, it's all about what you judging by. And so I don't like the fact that only sports writers get to choose the MVPs. That's gonna be the last thing I say. Because most of them
NBA players that choose that.
Yes, because most of them never hooped before. And y'all out here choosing the MVP and out here giving a guy money and endorsements or taking the money out of his life because you get to choose how good he is and what experience do you have based upon that, like to base that on. So, anyways, so yeah, we could just leave it there. Let's do a quick thoughts on before we get into what Scott Brooks said. Let's do quick thoughts on the players that made the Hall of Fame. Is there anything you want to just take away from the Hall of Fame, like, or just how you felt about it, or and anybody you disagree with them getting chosen for the Hall? I want to know that.
Nah, man, this Hall was well worth it. You know, it was I hate the fact that Kobe wasn't there to be able to accept that, that glorified moment. I'm pretty sure it would have been a hell of a speech. A lot of people he would have thanked, and probably thanked the haters as well for motivation. It probably would have been something that he would have told the younger kids, this is how you do this and do that. But
Classic.
you talking about Tim Duncan, KG, Kobe, Tamika Catchings, Eddie Sutton. These are, Eddie Sutton is the only coach to ever take 4 teams to the Final Four. 4 different teams.
Mm-hmm.
These are some, worthy people, man. Actually, some of them people should have been in the damn Hall of Fame a long time ago. Nah, man, this is probably one of the greatest Hall of Fame classes I've seen. Really, like if you think about Tim and KG alone, those are 2 of the top 10 power forwards. One, and you put KG somewhere in the 7, 5, somewhere in there, 7, and then you got Kobe, GOAT in some people's opinion, you know what I'm saying? The greatest guard to lace him up outside of MJ. Shit don't get no better than that, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was not gonna watch it at all because I just don't be liking to watch the shit that pertain to Kobe, like certain things like that, just because of how he lost his life or whatever, and losing his daughter and all that. So it just make me not want to watch it, honestly, because I'm still kind of be just mad that my man is gone or whatever.
Yeah.
But I still checked it out. I watched Vanessa's whole speech. I watched him induct Kobe. And yeah, it was just great to watch, man. Of course, I wish he was here. Obviously, like I remember watching MJ's speech, thinking like, damn, like I wonder how Kobe gonna be when he finally do it. Like, yeah,
I wonder what he gonna
look
say.
forward to that day. Yeah, we look forward to that day, and then he just wasn't here. Like it was crazy. It was like, damn. That's why I was like, I ain't watching it, yo. Fuck that. And then I just said, man, I'm about to watch that shit. Let me just turn it on. So then, I'm glad I watched it though, man. Vanessa gave a great speech, man. Yeah. So yeah, it was just great to watch, man, and see Kobe, Tim Duncan, KG, or like you said, and I'm glad to see Ben Wallace got in, Chris Webber, man.
Yes.
People was hating on Chris Webber for a long time, yo.
Yeah.
Especially because of that, the final. I mean, from the Fab Five shit.
Yeah, receiving money from an agent, but
like every player, like every player done did, and y'all selling these man jerseys for all of this money, and they can't go do regular shit. They don't got no money to do regular shit. Yeah, and you mad that they taking some money? I don't never agree with that.
I never understood that.
Yeah, so we don't got to get into all of that, but yeah, I'm glad Chris Webber made the Hall of Fame, man. Salute to him. He need to make up with Jalen Rose and all of them and stop just tripping over the past, man. Let that shit go, man.
Yeah, he did. He actually, him and Jalen Rose actually talked the other day on TV.
Oh damn, I ain't even catch that.
Yeah, because Jalen Rose just lost his mom a couple months ago.
Oh, so he reached out.
Yeah, he kind of reached out and thanked him for the Hall of Fame, and then they were talking about brothers.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
That's what's up. Okay, so yeah, man, just overall takeaway, man. It was great Hall of Fame. I definitely didn't disagree with nobody being put in. And glad I got to see it, man. But damn, nigga didn't get to see Kobe. Kobe get to talk on his Hall of Fame. He died right after he retired, bro. Like my man got milked dry. He had every injury in the world and still played through it. Like man, some of the shit that Vanessa was saying, like when she was talking about my man had IVs on at halftime, bro.
Yeah.
Like, IVs just so he can hoop. Like that man is on a different level, bro. If anybody, I definitely one of them niggas that say he the GOAT. Anybody wants to show y'all know that already. So yeah, man. So yeah, we'll move on from that. Lastly, we'll get into Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks, it was like a week ago now, or it was about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, about 2
weeks. But yeah, he said Russell Westbrook is now the second greatest point guard of all time after Magic Johnson, because he have had his 4th season now with averaging a triple-double. And this year might be his nastiest triple-double, honestly, because this nigga averaged 11.9, rebounds and 11.6 assists, I think it was.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, Anthony Davis and all them niggas ain't even averaged that many rebounds and shit.
That's true.
So you got to give him his credit, for that. But I'm not gonna go off the crazy limb like Scott Brooks is just hyping his man up. But come on, my guy, he ain't the top 2 point guard yet. Like, I can't give him that. Magic Johnson number 1 for sure. Number 2 is Isaiah Thomas without question. To me. And then number 3, it's between, probably Steph Curry is in that slot maybe now after what he done did. Yeah. And then, I got to consider Kyrie and a couple other dudes. Jason Kidd. So, yeah, but just to put him at number 2, bro, like, yeah, he triple doubles. And a lot of these stats in this era, we already talked about it, are inflated as hell. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to take no credit away from Russell because the dude is incredible.
I know what you're about to say.
What I'm about to say, bro.
He be patting them stats, bro.
Hey, that's why you my dude.
Hey, Russell be telling the beat, man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm not about to overhype that and act like he ain't stealing rebounds from Steven Adams all them years. But I can't knock it though. So I'm glad you knew.
I just be wanting these big men to take it personal. Like, bro, there's no way I'm a 7-footer and my point guard got more boards than me.
But bro, that's because he became the triple double guy. So they was just like they wanted to be a part of that.
Get out and run now.
Steven Adams averaged like 5 rebounds a game, 6 rebounds a game that year, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah, man. I'm not. The ball still got to bounce to Russell, but it's like I see guys intentionally get up the court, bro, and let Russell rebound so they can push instead of like I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna outlet to you, and then you gonna start from half court and push it.
Russell and these analytic guys have convinced the bigs that it's better for a guard to get the rebound because they could just push it up the court.
Yeah, because now they make bigs feel like they have no value if you can't shoot.
And bro, at the end when you get done getting all them rebounds, this big man got to get a contract with these 5 rebounds a game that he got listed on his box score every night. And he ain't gonna get a good contract because they're gonna say, hey, you only averaged 5 rebounds a game last year.
I mean, the Lakers showed people last year that bigs is still valuable. You still need somebody to block shots and rebound.
Bigs will always be valuable.
Yeah.
But it's about, can you have bigs and you have to be able to play small ball now in this era.
Everybody wants to be joking. Can you shoot threes and pass and get a triple-double every night?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not with the stat padding shit. Like, I'm not about to overhype stat padding, yo. And that's another thing. Like, it's a lot of people out there that this is the difference between people who watch basketball or play basketball and people who only look at the stats all the time. Because if you're just looking at stats, Russell Westbrook is the GOAT, bro. Like, he's the greatest we've ever seen.
We talked about that statistically,
Yeah, he's the GOAT. You know what I mean? But obviously we watch real basketball and he goes out in the first round every year. And he be having decent squads and he still gets put out in the first round, not knocking him. But that's what happens. And just like Giannis, they can game plan for him because he can't stretch the floor like that.
I mean, when people say, oh man, Russell done passed Magic and Oscar Robertson and triple doubles, I'd be like, who gives a damn? Because those guys played when bigs were really rebounding.
And there's no bigs even in the paint anymore.
Yeah,
right?
So
this whole area is watered down because every time a guard goes to the hole, there's no 7-footer under there for the most part.
Man. I mean, like, I don't know how many bigs average a double-double, but it ain't many. Like, Drummond's is a 10 plus rebounder. You probably got Bam Adebayo,
AD.
10, AD. It ain't many.
Jokic.
Yeah, Joker. Then you got Embiid. It's not a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Vucevic probably getting you that.
Yeah. So I mean, but I don't know, man. It's an accomplishment in my opinion.
You think he's the second best point guard of all time?
No, bro, I can't.
Not even top 3 yet, bro. Like,
I'm old school, bro. When I think of point guard, I think of somebody that leads. Like, even though Steph don't play like a point guard, he still leads.
Yeah.
Russ, his stats.
That's what it's supposed to be. Russell leads, but he just don't get you to where you're trying to go. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Man, Russell he's like beer. He tastes good, but he don't get you drunk, bro. He's not liquor, bro. He just not, bro.
Beer gets you drunk too, nigga, if you drink, but you got to drink too many of them.
He ain't a hardcore liquor, though. I'd rather get the hen any day. I'm trying to get there. Russell just don't get me there, bro. His stats just don't accumulate nothing. They don't mean shit.
Not in the playoffs.
They're just stats. I mean, it sounds bad, but it just don't equal wins, bro. Like, I don't know.
It equal wins in the regular season, bro. But we've seen every year, like no matter who he had, Paul George, he had James Harden next to him, he had KD next to him. Now he got Bradley Beal next to him. Like,
I like him. He's a dog, man. I like Russell.
Super dog. Like, yeah, he fire, bro. Like I said, I don't want to sound like we bashing, but we're just keeping it real, bro. Like, we're just keeping it real. And that's why he haven't won no championship yet. Like, even if he was on a super team right now, he might be the downfall. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, bro. I've said this 10 years ago. I don't know how it would apply now, but I'm like, yo, Dwayne Wade was not a great outside shooter. He was okay.
Yeah.
Why don't somebody just take Russell and say, look, I want you to be D Wade. You're gonna dunk on folks. You're gonna score a mid-range shot. Because I will say, Russell mid-range jumper used to be fire. I don't know what it is now. And he could get to the hole on anybody.
Yeah.
Just put it too. Don't worry about assisting no more. Bring that down to like 4 assists a game. You only shoot a certain amount of threes a game. But he's just not a one.
If you remember, his mid-range was fire when he had KD on the wing.
Yeah, probably.
Since then, has been kind of, it's been cool, but it ain't like deadly.
Right. And his free throws is trash right now. So
yeah, he looking like a big man, Dwight Howard out there.
Yeah, that's true. So.
All right, let's leave it there, man.
Yeah. On my mind, body, and my soul, I'm trying to get control. I gotta hit the goals. Time's not in your control. I gotta make the most of the time slots before we end up in a pine box. Y'all could be suckers, but I'm not. Your soul is for sale, but mine not. Nah, fuck how these niggas feel. I'm trying to get a meal. Cops trying to get a kill. Man, lopsided is the feel. Stop trying to get the real. Cause y'all just some GMO niggas. They should be CMO niggas. But all they can see is whole niggas. I don't know what we should do about it. It ain't really nothing new about it. Just do me this favor. If shit hit the fan, don't say it. Just show me that you about it. Just be true about it. Tell you my goals, boy, you would doubt it. Don't want your judgment cause you would cloud it. Don't wanna fuck with you, you a coward. Course you the nigga said you was solid. Niggas is soft, boy, you a solid. Don't in my line, I can't do it solid. Swear to God, I'ma win, I'm the newest Khaled. Shit should be different when you the talent. Change your perspective, accrue the balance.